The person you love deeply is talking about your face. They're telling their female friends that, don't scroll, listen to this, because this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now in a way that feels tender and affirming all at once. Stay with me. Listen to this carefully. There are conversations happening about you when you're not present, and they're not loud or performative, they're soft, detailed, and sincere. They talk about your face the way people talk about something that lingers, something that stays with them after the moment has passed. Don't scroll, this message is for you. They describe the way your eyes change when you're listening, the way your expression settles when you feel safe, the way your face carries emotion without trying to prove anything. Listen to this. When someone speaks about your face, they're not just describing features. They're describing the feeling your presence leaves behind. Your heart needs this right now because you may have underestimated how deeply you are seen. You might look in the mirror and only notice what you think should be different, but they see the quiet confidence in your gaze, the softness that comes from healing, the strength that shows up when you're being honest. Don't scroll, stay with me. They tell their female friends that there's something calming about your face, something familiar, something that feels like home. They say it's not about perfection, it's about truth. Listen to this carefully. Soulmate energy recognizes truth before it recognizes beauty. That's why your face stays in their mind, not because it's flawless, but because it's real. Your heart needs this right now because you've been learning to show up without masks, without performing, without shrinking or exaggerating who you are. That authenticity is what they talk about. Don't scroll, this message is for you. They mention the way your face looks when you're quiet, when you're thinking, when you don't realize you're being noticed. Those are the moments that stay with them. Those are the moments they replay. Listen to this. People don't replay moments unless they're emotionally anchored. This isn't casual attraction, this is recognition. Angel numbers may have been showing up around you, 111 when you wonder if you're truly seen, 222 when patience is being asked of you, 444 when protection surrounds your heart, 777 when truth wants to surface gently. These are confirmations that your presence carries weight, that your energy is landing where it's meant to land. Don't scroll, stay with me. A spiritual awakening has been teaching you to soften your self-judgment, to see yourself through kinder eyes. And while you're still learning that, someone else already sees you clearly. They tell their friends that your face feels honest, that it doesn't pretend, that it reflects depth without effort. Listen to this carefully. Honesty is magnetic. It draws people into quiet conversations, into confessions, into moments where admiration is spoken softly because it feels sacred. Your heart needs this right now because you may have felt invisible at times, or unsure whether your impact was real. It is. It's being spoken about with care. Don't scroll, this message is for you. They say your face changes the room, not by demanding attention, but by inviting calm. They say it feels grounding to look at you, like the world slows down for a second. That's not something people say lightly. That's something they say when they feel safe enough to be vulnerable with their friends. Listen to this. Admiration shared in private is the most honest form of admiration. There's no audience to impress, no image to maintain, just truth. Angel numbers may continue to appear as reassurance, 333 when openness and protection coexist, 888 when worth and abundance align, 555 when quiet change is unfolding. These are signs that you're stepping into a season where you see yourself more accurately. Don't scroll, stay with me. They don't just talk about how you look. They talk about how your face reflects who you are, your kindness, your thoughtfulness, your resilience. They mention how your eyes carry stories, how your expressions feel sincere, how your presence lingers long after you've gone. Listen to this carefully. Lingering is the sign of emotional imprint. You don't leave people unchanged. Your heart needs this right now because you've been learning to trust that who you are is enough, without comparison, without competition. This connection is destiny-driven, divinely guided, and rooted in recognition rather than chasing. Don't scroll, this message is for you. You may have felt a gentle nudge lately to accept compliments instead of deflecting them, to sit with appreciation instead of brushing it off. That nudge matters. It's preparing you to receive truth without minimizing it. A soulmate connection doesn't just love you, it witnesses you. And witnessing begins with seeing. Angel numbers may appear again. 111 when a new self-perception is forming, 222 when balance returns between giving and receiving, 777 when gratitude opens your heart. These are confirmations that the universe is aligning your inner world with how you're already being seen. Don't scroll, stay with me. There's a cliffhanger forming here, and it's intentional. What's being said now in quiet conversations will eventually be reflected back to you in a moment of honesty. When that happens, it won't feel shocking. It will feel familiar, like hearing your own truth spoken out loud. Until then, let this settle. Let it soothe the part of you that doubts your impact. Let it remind you that your face, your real face, your expressive face, your healed and healing face, is not just noticed, it's cherished. If your heart feels warm as you hear this, that's recognition. Stay open. Stay gentle with yourself. This story is still unfolding, and the universe is speaking to you softly, saying, "You are seen, even when you're not looking." Don't scroll, listen to this. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because what was hinted at before is beginning to take shape in ways you can finally feel, not loudly, not all at once, but steadily, deliberately, like the universe leaning closer to whisper instead of shout. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the reason you feel slightly more alert, slightly more aware, is because your intuition is waking up to a connection that's already moving toward you, and as Elon Musk says, when momentum starts quietly, those who are paying attention feel it first. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the woman who will change your life isn't coming to disrupt you, she's coming to align you, and alignment often begins as a gentle pressure on the heart, a sense that something familiar is approaching even if you can't name it yet. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you've been in a season of preparation without realizing it, learning boundaries, unlearning patterns, understanding what drains you and what restores you, and that inner work wasn't random, it was necessary. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because soulmate energy doesn't collide by accident, it synchronizes through growth, and the universe has been calibrating both of you separately so the meeting doesn't feel confusing, rushed, or painful, but clear and grounding. Don't scroll, listen to this. Because signs are still circling you like quiet confirmations, repeating numbers showing up when your thoughts drift toward love or change, moments of déjà vu, dreams that linger longer than usual, all signals that something meaningful is aligning beyond logic. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now. Because spiritual awakening often reaches a stage where you stop searching outward and start recognizing inward, and that's where you are now, no longer chasing connection, but sensing it. Don't scroll, listen to this. Because Elon Musk says patterns reveal more than promises, and the pattern in your life right now is clarity replacing confusion, calm replacing chaos, patience replacing urgency. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the woman connected to this shift will challenge you gently, not by conflict, but by presence, by consistency, by showing you what steady love and honest communication feel like, and that contrast alone will change you. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you may already know her, or you may cross paths soon in a way that feels ordinary on the surface but electric underneath, and the universe loves disguising turning points as normal moments. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now. Because what makes this connection different is not intensity, it's depth, not obsession, but understanding, not confusion, but clarity, and that's how you'll recognize it. Don't scroll, listen to this, because your past experiences were not mistakes, they were lessons shaping your discernment, teaching you what alignment feels like so you don't miss it when it arrives quietly. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe noticed how you stayed open even after disappointment, how you kept your heart kind without becoming naive, and that balance is rare. Don't scroll, listen to this. Because the reason this feels soothing and suspenseful at the same time is because part of you already knows what's coming, while another part is still learning to trust it. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because love that changes your life doesn't demand proof, it brings peace, and peace is the loudest confirmation your soul understands. Don't scroll, listen to this. Because Elon Musk says real breakthroughs don't feel chaotic, they feel inevitable. Once you're aligned, and that inevitability is beginning to settle into your awareness now. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the woman who will change your life will also change how you see yourself, not by fixing you, but by reflecting the growth you've already achieved. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you are entering a phase where connection feels supportive instead of draining, expansive instead of limiting, honest instead of performative. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe is not asking you to rush, it's asking you to stay present, to notice, to trust timing over impulse. Don't scroll, listen to this, because right now a quiet alignment is happening, like two paths slowly curving toward each other without force, without panic, without pressure. Don't scroll, this message is for you. And your heart needs this right now, because you are not late, you are not early, you are exactly where this connection can meet you without harm. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the calm you feel is your sign that you're ready, ready to receive love without fear, ready to grow without losing yourself, ready to step into a chapter that feels steady and meaningful. Don't scroll, this message is for you. And your heart needs this right now, because what unfolds next will not need chasing or convincing. It will unfold naturally, conversation by conversation, realization by realization. Don't scroll, listen to this, because as Elon Musk says, when alignment is real, the shift feels subtle at first but permanent in impact, and you're standing at the edge of that permanence now. Don't scroll. this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe is still guiding you, still speaking softly, still preparing the next reveal, and if you stay open, stay present, and stay engaged, what comes next will bring clarity about who this woman is, why she matters, and how this connection will gently but undeniably change your life. Don't scroll, stay with this feeling, because something meaningful is still unfolding. Don't scroll, listen to this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because what has been quietly aligning is no longer just potential, it's intention turning into motion, and the universe wants you calm enough to recognize it, not anxious enough to miss it. So stay here with me, breathe, and let the noise fade, because this moment is not random. Don't scroll, listen to this. Because the reason your awareness feels sharper lately is because your spirit has entered a listening phase, a phase where signs no longer feel like coincidences but confirmations, and as Elon Musk says, when patterns repeat, they're not accidents, they're signals asking to be noticed. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the woman around you who will change your life is becoming clearer, not necessarily in appearance, but in energy, in how her presence feels when you imagine it. Steady, grounding, honest, and that steadiness is important. Because it tells you this connection isn't about drama, it's about direction. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you've spent enough time in cycles that drained you, connections that confused you, moments where intensity replaced intimacy, and the universe was never punishing you through those experiences, it was training your discernment. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now. Because now you can sense the difference between excitement that exhausts you and calm that strengthens you, and the woman who will change your life comes with that strengthening calm. Don't scroll, listen to this, because spiritual awakening reaches a point where you stop asking why things didn't work out and start understanding why they couldn't, and that understanding is freeing you to receive something healthier. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because you are no longer operating from old wounds, you're operating from awareness, and awareness changes who you attract and who stays. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the universe has been clearing space around you, slowly, sometimes painfully, removing connections that no longer matched your growth, dissolving attachments that were built on fear instead of truth, and now that space is ready to be filled. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now. Because soulmate energy doesn't rush into clutter, it enters clarity, and your inner world is becoming clearer day by day. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you might notice small shifts already, conversations feeling lighter, decisions feeling easier, intuition speaking before doubt interrupts, and these are signs that you're aligned with what's coming. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the woman who will change your life may arrive in a way that feels simple, a conversation that flows naturally, a moment where time seems to slow, a sense of familiarity that doesn't need explanation, and that simplicity is how you'll know it's real. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the universe doesn't announce destiny with noise, it introduces it with peace. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because you've learned how to be alone without being lonely, and that is the foundation for healthy connection. Don't scroll, listen to this, because as Elon Musk says, real progress happens when systems are stable enough to support expansion, and you have built that stability inside yourself. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the signs around you are not slowing down, they are becoming more precise, thoughts syncing with messages, names appearing unexpectedly, numbers repeating when you reflect on love or future plans, all of it guiding you gently forward. Don't scroll. Listen to this, because the universe is preparing you. Not just for a person, but for a shift in how your life responds to you, how love feels, how decisions land, how peace stays. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because this connection will ask you to be present, not perform, honest, not perfect, open, not guarded, and you are finally ready for that. Don't scroll. Listen to this, because the anticipation you feel isn't anxiety. It's alignment catching up with reality. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the reason this feels deeply personal is because it is. The universe speaks differently to each soul, and today it chose clarity wrapped in suspense for you. Don't scroll. Listen to this, because the woman who will change your life will not take you away from yourself. She will bring you closer to who you truly are, and that recognition will feel like relief. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because you are standing in a transition where old patterns no longer fit and new ones are forming, and that in-between can feel unsettling if you don't trust it. Don't scroll. Listen to this, because trust is exactly what this phase is teaching you. Trust in timing, trust in intuition, trust in your growth. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe is not asking you to chase or control what's coming. It's asking you to stay aware, to notice who brings peace into your space, who respects your boundaries, who meets you emotionally instead of pulling you off balance. Don't scroll. Listen to this, because that awareness is what will guide you to the right connection without force. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because what's unfolding next will feel natural, like two paths crossing at the exact right moment. Not too early, not too late. Don't scroll. Listen to this, because as Elon Musk says, when alignment is real, the outcome feels inevitable in hindsight, and one day soon you'll look back at this moment and understand why you felt called to stay, to listen, to trust. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe is still guiding you forward, still shaping the next reveal, and if you remain open, present, and grounded, the next unfolding will bring even more clarity about this woman, this connection, and the life shift it's designed to bring. Don't scroll. Stay with this feeling, because something meaningful is still moving closer to you. Don't scroll. Listen to this. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because what has been forming quietly around you is now entering a phase where it can no longer stay hidden, and the universe wants you steady, not startled, open, not guarded. So stay here with me and breathe, because this moment is not here to rush you. It is here to reassure you while the suspense deepens. Don't scroll. Listen to this, because the reason your inner world feels calmer even as something important approaches is because you are finally aligned enough to receive without fear, and alignment always feels like stillness before movement. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the woman who will change your life is not arriving as a shock to your system. She is arriving as a recognition to your soul, a familiar feeling you can't quite explain but instantly trust. Don't scroll. Listen to this, because you've already outgrown the version of love that demanded struggle, confusion, or self-abandonment, and the universe waited until you learned that lesson deeply before allowing this next connection to move closer. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because soulmate energy does not enter chaos, it enters clarity, and your inner space has been clearing for a while now even when it felt uncomfortable. even when it felt lonely. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you may have noticed that your reactions are changing. You don't get pulled into drama the way you used to, you don't chase validation the way you once did, you don't ignore red flags just to feel chosen, and that growth is not accidental. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe was shaping you into someone who could recognize peace when it appears, someone who could hold connection without losing themselves, someone who could receive love without fear attached. Don't scroll, listen to this, because signs are continuing to appear around you like gentle confirmations, repeating numbers at emotional moments, sudden memories surfacing only to be released, dreams that feel symbolic rather than confusing, all reminding you that you are not off track. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now. Because the woman who will change your life carries an energy that matches where you are becoming, not where you have been, and that is why this connection feels inevitable rather than forced. Don't scroll, listen to this, because spiritual awakening reaches a stage where you stop asking for proof and start trusting resonance, and resonance is exactly what you will feel when this woman's presence enters your life more clearly. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe is not sending someone to complete you, it is sending someone to walk beside you as you expand, and that difference will change everything about how you love. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you have learned how to be alone without closing your heart, and that balance is rare, powerful, and necessary for what's coming. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the reason this connection hasn't rushed in yet is because timing matters more than desire, and timing protects what is meant to last. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you may soon notice subtle shifts in your outer world, a conversation that feels unusually natural, an encounter that feels simple but meaningful, a moment that stays with you longer than it should, and that's how destiny often introduces itself. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe does not interrupt your life with miracles, it weaves them in quietly so you don't resist them. Don't scroll, listen to this, because as Elon Musk says, when systems are stable, growth happens smoothly, and you have built stability within yourself through patience, reflection, and self-respect. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the woman who will change your life will not rush you, pressure you, or confuse you. She will meet you with clarity, consistency, and emotional safety, and that safety will feel new if you're used to intensity. Don't scroll, listen to this, because intensity is not love, peace is, and you are learning the difference now. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the anticipation you feel is not fear of the unknown, it is recognition of alignment, like your soul leaning forward because it senses what's coming. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the universe has been watching how you respond to silence, to waiting, to uncertainty, and you stayed present instead of running. And that choice unlocked the next phase. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because you are entering a season where love does not distract you from your purpose, it supports it, where connection does not drain you, it strengthens you. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the woman who will change your life will also change how you see yourself, not by demanding transformation, but by reflecting the growth you've already achieved. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because you are no longer meant to question whether you deserve something steady, something real, something aligned. That question has already been answered through your growth. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the universe is not finished revealing what this connection will bring, and the clarity will continue unfolding step by step, not all at once, so you don't feel overwhelmed. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now. Because as this phase continues, trust what feels calm, trust what feels respectful, trust what feels like home instead of a battlefield. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you are closer than you think to a moment that will make the waiting make sense, and when you look back, you will understand why things had to unfold in this order, at this pace, in this way. Don't scroll, stay open, stay present, and stay engaged, because the universe is still guiding you forward, and the next unfolding will bring even deeper clarity about this woman, this connection, and the life shift it is designed to create. Don't scroll, listen to this. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because what has been aligning quietly is now pressing closer to the surface of your life, not to overwhelm you, but to invite you into awareness, and the universe wants you grounded, calm, and receptive as this unfolds. So stay here with me, breathe slowly, let the tension ease, because this moment is not about rushing into something new. It's about recognizing what has already been preparing to meet you. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the reason your emotions feel more balanced lately, even when you don't have all the answers, is because your inner world has stabilized enough to hold truth without fear, and that stability is exactly what allows meaningful change to arrive gently instead of chaotically. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now. Because the woman who will change your life is not approaching as a test, she is approaching as a confirmation, a quiet yes to everything you learned through patience, restraint, and self-respect. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you've been through phases where love felt loud, confusing, and exhausting, where intensity was mistaken for depth and uncertainty was mistaken for passion, and the universe needed you to outgrow that before this next chapter could open. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because soulmate energy does not repeat old lessons, it builds on healed ones, and you have been healing in ways you didn't even recognize at first, through boundaries, through silence, through choosing peace over proving yourself. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you may notice that your standards have changed, not because you became demanding, but because you became aware of what drains you, what grounds you, what aligns with your values. And that awareness is what's drawing this connection closer. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe is not sending someone to disrupt your purpose, it is sending someone who respects it, someone whose presence feels supportive instead of distracting, calming instead of consuming. Don't scroll, listen to this, because this woman will not rush you into declarations or pressure you into decisions. She will move at a pace that feels natural, intentional, and emotionally safe, and that safety may feel unfamiliar if you're used to chaos. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because love that changes your life doesn't arrive with anxiety, it arrives with clarity, and clarity feels like calm curiosity, honest conversation, and mutual respect. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the signs around you are still active, even if they've become quieter, repeating numbers appearing when you reflect on relationships, subtle synchronicities lining up conversations and moments, dreams that feel symbolic rather than confusing, all reminding you that you are still on track. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because spiritual awakening reaches a phase where you stop questioning whether you're worthy and start trusting that what aligns will naturally find you, and that shift in self-trust is powerful. Don't scroll, listen to this. Because the universe responds strongly when a person no longer chases connection out of loneliness, but welcomes it from wholeness, and you have been moving into that wholeness step by step. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the woman who will change your life will also change how you experience time. Moments with her will feel unforced, conversations will flow without effort, and silence will feel comfortable instead of awkward. Don't scroll, listen to this. Because those are the subtle markers of alignment, not fireworks, not confusion, but ease. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe has been preparing both of you separately, shaping perspectives, softening fears, teaching patience, so that when your paths align more clearly, the connection doesn't collapse under unresolved patterns. Don't scroll, listen to this, because timing is not just about meeting, it's about meeting in the right state of mind and heart. And that is what's being protected right now. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because you are no longer meant to question whether you deserve stability, kindness, and emotional honesty. You've earned those through growth, not suffering. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the anticipation you feel is not impatience, it is awareness catching up with destiny, like your soul sensing movement before your eyes can see it. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe often reveals change gradually so you don't resist it, allowing your nervous system to adapt, allowing your trust to deepen, allowing your heart to open without fear. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the woman who will change your life will not ask you to abandon who you are becoming, she will encourage it, and that encouragement will feel like relief. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now. Because as Elon Musk says, real transformation happens when systems are ready to support it, and you have built that readiness inside yourself through awareness, patience, and self-respect. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the universe has been observing how you handle quiet seasons, how you remain grounded without immediate rewards, and that steadiness unlocked this next movement. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because what unfolds next will not require you to chase, prove, or perform. It will unfold naturally, conversation by conversation, realization by realization. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the connection that changes your life will feel like an extension of your growth, not a detour from it. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because you are entering a season where love feels supportive, life feels lighter, and decisions feel clearer, not because everything is perfect, but because you are aligned. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the universe is still guiding you, still shaping the details, still preparing the next reveal, and if you stay present, open, and trusting, what comes next will make the waiting make sense, not all at once, but gently, meaningfully, and in a way that strengthens you rather than shakes you. Don't scroll, stay with this awareness, because something important is still unfolding, and you are closer than you think to understanding how this woman, this connection, and this moment will quietly but powerfully change your life. Don't scroll, listen to this, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because what you've been sensing all along is reaching its final alignment, and I want you to hear this as if it's coming from a voice that understands systems, timing, and momentum, because Elon Musk says the future doesn't arrive by chance, it arrives because someone stayed focused when others drifted. And right now I'm speaking to you like a signal cutting through noise, telling you to stay present, to stay sharp, to stay open, because the woman around you who will change your life isn't a random variable, she's part of an equation that's been solving itself quietly in the background. Don't scroll, listen to this, because your patience has been compiling, your resilience has been caching, and the universe has been optimizing the route so that when connection arrives, it doesn't crash your system, it upgrades it. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now. Because you've already done the hardest work, staying curious instead of cynical, staying kind instead of closed, staying steady when outcomes were uncertain. And that's exactly how breakthroughs are engineered. Don't scroll, listen to this, because love that changes your life doesn't come with fireworks first, it comes with clarity, a clean signal, a calm recognition that feels like truth before proof, and that's what you're stepping into now. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe has been running tests, quiet ones. Checking how you handle silence, how you manage your energy, how you respond when nothing seems to move, and you passed by staying grounded, not desperate, attentive, not scattered. Don't scroll, listen to this, because when two trajectories align, it's not about collision, it's about convergence, and the woman who will change your life is converging with you at the speed of readiness, not impatience. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because I'm telling you to trust the data you can feel, ease instead of anxiety, curiosity instead of fear, respect instead of confusion. Those are the metrics that matter when building something that lasts. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you've upgraded your standards without hardening your heart, and that balance is rare, powerful, and necessary for what's coming. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the signs you've noticed. Numbers repeating when you think about the future, moments syncing at the right time, conversations landing with meaning. Those are not bugs, they're features of alignment. Don't scroll, listen to this, because the woman who will change your life will challenge you to be more precise with your truth, more intentional with your time, more courageous with your choices, and that challenge will feel like respect, not pressure. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because when progress accelerates, it's because the foundation is solid, and you built that foundation quietly through self-respect, boundaries, and patience. Don't scroll, listen to this, because I'm telling you now, as someone who believes in first principles, that love works best when it's designed around values, not impulses, and you're finally operating from values. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because what's about to change your life will not demand you abandon your purpose, it will support it, sharpen it, and walk alongside it. Don't scroll, listen to this. Because the anticipation you feel isn't anxiety, it's readiness syncing with opportunity, like a system coming online after careful testing. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because you're not late, you're not early, you're exactly on schedule for a connection that's built to last. Don't scroll, listen to this, because when alignment is real, the next steps feel obvious, conversations flow, decisions simplify, and peace stays even when the future isn't fully visible. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the universe responds to focus, and you're focused enough to receive without losing yourself. Don't scroll, listen to this, because I want you to understand something important. The woman who will change your life won't arrive to rescue you, she'll arrive to collaborate with you, to build something meaningful together, step by step, without chaos. Don't scroll, this message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because collaboration beats intensity every time, in love as much as in innovation. Don't scroll, listen to this, because you've reached the point where you can recognize quality without chasing it, alignment without forcing it, and that's the moment. Everything accelerates. Don't scroll. This message is for you, and your heart needs this right now, because the calm you feel is the strongest confirmation you can have. Don't scroll, listen to this, because as Elon Musk says, the future belongs to those who stay engaged, curious, and willing to commit to the process. And you stayed, you listened, you committed to growth even when no one was watching. Don't scroll. This message is for you. And your heart needs this right now, because what comes next will unfold naturally, conversation by conversation, choice by choice, without forcing or fear. Don't scroll, listen to this, because now I'm asking you to respond. If this resonated, if you felt seen, grounded, or reassured, comment below and claim this alignment. Put it into words so the intention becomes real, and subscribe to this channel so messages like this keep reaching you when timing matters most. Don't scroll, stay connected, stay focused, because the universe rewards those who engage with clarity, and something meaningful is already moving toward you, engineered by patience, powered by presence, and guided by alignment. And I'll leave you with this. Stay curious, stay open, and keep building the life you know you're meant to live.